Okay, so for this assignment, this is going to be considered C22. And you're going to do nothing on this page. It says on back, some of yours might just be blocked off. Basically, this picture diagram here, this picture diagram here was too large to fit on this with the directions, so you're just going to complete the back side of this particular sheet, which is you're just going to complete the next sheet, so you're not going to complete anything on here. So we'll flip the page. This is C22. And what you're going to do here is you're going to use 3 colors again. So I'll use green, blue, and red. We're going to take the tibialis anterior information, which we received before, and we're going to label and color the origins, actions, and insertions on this page. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tibialis anterior. I'm going to look at that and I'm going to say, okay, the origin is the upper 2/3 of the lateral surface of the tibia. I'm going to find the tibialis anterior muscle here, the origin, and I'm going to outline the origin. So this is pointing to the origin there, and then we're going to outline it. And then I'll use the color green to highlight. Then we'll look at the insertion point of the tibialis anterior, which is via a long pulley tendon that travels obliquely to the medial side of the foot, to the first cuneiform and the base of the first metatarsal. So we'll find the insertion point of the tibialis anterior. Which it doesn't indicate on here where it's at. So we're going to find the first metatarsal and first cuneiform. Here's the first metatarsal. Here's the first cuneiform. And we're just going to identify the insertion point on both sides, which it actually kind of does make a larger, there are 2 half circles, if you can notice, here on each bone. Okay, so those are the bases. We're going to highlight here, and then what we'll do is we'll then create the muscle track. And then from there, we will then write tibialis anterior, I'll then look at my sheet. What's the origin? The origin is the upper 2/3 lateral surface of tibia. The insertion, again, we will not write via long tendon that travels obliquely. We'll just write medial side of the foot to the first cuneiform and base of the first metatarsal. So we'll write insertion. First cuneiform and base of first metatarsal. And then we'll look at the action again here on this sheet, and we'll write action, and we'll write dorsiflexion of foot at the ankle, and assists with inversion. Then we'll take the green, we'll highlight it, and that completes the tibialis anterior information. Next, we'll take the Extensor Digitorum Longus, okay, and we'll find the origin. And the Extensor Digitorum Longus origin, again, here's the muscle, here's the origin. And then what we'll do is we'll outline and then we'll use blue for this muscle. It actually looks like the hallucis muscle, actually, hold on, travels all the way down this way. And then we'll find the insertion, which is digits 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll find the insertion, Extensor Digitorum Longus muscle. So middle and distal bases. So it's middle phalange and distal phalanges of 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll draw lines there. And then we'll highlight in blue. And then we'll draw the muscle tracking down. To its 4 tendons. And then we'll add up here, Extensor Digitorum Longus. Its origin is upper 3/4 anterior surface fibula, and interosseous membrane. Insertion. Middle phalange and base of distal phalange of digits 2, 3, 4, and 5. Its action is extension of digits 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to leave it at that. I don't need you to know the rest, the other two actions. We're going to leave it at that, just for that one action. And then we'll highlight Extensor Digitorum Longus information so it coincides with the muscle. And then the last one is Extensor Hallucis Longus. I'll write it here. Also underline there. And then we'll use red for that. And then the upper, it is the, going back to our notes, the middle half of the anterior surface of the fibula. So this is where it's at. It outlines here. And we'll highlight or outline the origin. And then we'll highlight it. Then we'll go to the insertion, which is the distal phalanx of digit number 1. Outline that. Highlight it. Track the muscle down. Then we'll write the origin. Origin. Middle half of anterior surface of fibula, insertion, distal phalanx of digit number 1, action, extension of big toe, digit number 1. We'll highlight it. And then that completes C22.